Aloha from Hawaii. Ali from Palau. Bula from Fiji. Hafade from Guam and the Marianas Islands. Yakwe from the Marshall Islands. Yorana from Tahiti. Kiora from New Zealand. Kiorana from the Cook Islands. Malolele from the Kingdom of Tonga. And Talofa from the islands of Samoa. Well, aloha friends, it is a pleasure to be back with you on this Saturday, and we hope everybody is having a wonderful week and also a wonderful weekend. But my name is Ukulele Dad, sometimes known as Victor, but it is a pleasure to see all of you today, and we hope that you will enjoy this program. We will be celebrating Women's History Month, also taking a look at St. Patrick's Day, which is next week on the 17th. You believe that? Wow, already. And then finally, spring will be arriving next week on March the 20th. I'm sure all of you have calendared all these items, right? Yes, I'm sure you can remember. But again, we hope that you will enjoy our music today. This is called Aloha Music and Mindfulness, and one thing to be mindful of, hey, is that listening to, playing, or singing music is an excellent part of our self-care. So by self-care, we mean, what are we doing to take care of ourselves, either mentally or physically or emotionally? So think about those things, and we will share some more self-care tips with all of you. And the good thing about this show, it's all free. So here we go. But let me start off with this tune. This is in recognition of St. Patrick's Day. As you can see, I'm wearing the green Aloha shirt. So do your best next week to wear some green clothes, or you might get pinched. That's what they say, but that's not good because that might be termed bullying. Yes, okay. But again, St. Patrick's Day coming up next week. And just some history again on this song. This song was sung by the Irish group Celtic Woman, also by Tom Jones, Andy Williams, Roy Orbison, Sinead O'Connor, Harry Belafonte, Elvis, and Judy Garland. Wow, that's a lot of people there. But traditional Irish melody, and some of the thoughts about the song are, it may have been a parent singing to a son who was headed off to fight in the war. Perhaps it was about a son who was leaving his home country to become an immigrant. Or perhaps it was about a woman waiting for a loved one. So those are some of the things to think about as we do this traditional Irish melody. Okay, here we go. Oh, Danny boy, the pipes are calling from glen to glen and down the mountainside. The summer's gone and all the roses falling. 'Tis you must go and I abide. But come ye back when summer's in the meadow, or when the valley's hushed and white with snow. 'Tis I'll be there in sunshine in the shadow. Oh, Danny when I am dead, as dead I well may be, you'll come and find the place where I am lying, and kneel and say an Ave there for me, and I shall hear the soft few tread above me, and all my grave will warmer, sweeter be, for you will bend and tell me that you love me. Then I shall sleep in peace until you come to me. Oh, Danny boy, I love you so. Oh, Danny boy. Mahalo, friends. Thank you so much. And aloha to Rubber Duckies, one of our newest subscribers. Thank you so much, Rubber Duckies. We appreciate you. And also want to recognize North Crater and Kinu. We're also recent resubscribers. All right. Well, I hope again you enjoyed the song, and it talked about the pipes. Those are referring to the bagpipes, which you've probably heard in much of the music over there. And there was also a discussion on Ave. So I discussed this with my Spanish-speaking friends, Silvina. Who else did I discuss it with? Yeah, Silvina and Sheila, yes. And I said, do you think ave refers to a bird? Because an ave in Spanish is a bird. But no, an ave is a word which is used by the Irish to express good wishes, a welcome, and a farewell. So that is what that is about. There was one other thing that came to my mind. It talked about when summer's in the meadow, and it reminded me of our late neighbor who lived just down the street, Summer. We received word recently that she had passed away. So Summer and your family, again, we remember you for the good times that we had together. All right. Well, let me see, friends. We talked about St. Pat's, yep, and we talked about listening to, playing, and singing some music. Well, we're going to go to another tune now. And yeah, I'll admit, it's kind of a sad tune, but again, I hope that you will learn from this song. But here's some of the things I want you to think about as we do our self-care. Let me see. I think this would be a time to give a virtual hug. So a virtual hug to all of you out there. And in particular to my friends on Catalina Island, because our dear friend just passed away, Deborah Hunt, also known as Debbie. So again, prayers to her family, her friends. She was a teacher on Catalina Island at Avalon School for 26 years, friends. That is amazing. It means that there are some families there. Maybe some of them were her students, and now they're having children, and they're her students. I mean, it's amazing. She's the only physical education teacher and cheerleader coach that they knew over there. So our dear friend did pass away this past week in Torrance. But this song is dedicated to all of you. And this is called I Build You a Rainbow by R. Scott Strong and sung by the great Hawaiian artist Kapena and Willie K. So here we go. I'll build you a rainbow way high up above. Send down the sunbeams, plums full of love. Sprinkle down raindrops, teardrops of joy. I'll be happy in springtime, watching over my boy. Once there was a boy named Jamie, whose best friend was his mom. While all the other moms were going to their fashion shows, she'd stay home and have long talks and bike rides with Jamie. She was considered to be one of the best football players on the block. One day Jamie was called home from school, and he saw this great big ambulance parked in front of his house. He saw his dad talk to a doctor, and his dad said, "Jamie, come in. Your mom wants to see you." His mom said, "Hey, Big J," even though he wasn't big, but he had a big heart. She said, "Jamie, I'm leaving, and I won't be coming back." Jamie said, "Why, Mom? Who am I going to play with? Who am I going to talk to? And how am I going to know that you're there, Mom?" She said, "Because, Jamie, families are forever. I'll build you a rainbow way high up above. Send down the sunbeams, plums full of love. Sprinkle down raindrops, teardrops of joy. I'll be happy in springtime, watching over my boy." She closed her eyes and she was gone. As the ambulance pulled away, Jamie's dad started to cry. As Jamie felt his dad's tear on his cheek, he started to cry too, but he looked up over the sky. And there was a great big rainbow over his house. And she said, Daddy, it's all right, because families are forever. I'll build you a rainbow way high up above. Send down the sunbeams, plums full of love. Sprinkle down raindrops, teardrops of joy. I'll be happy in springtime, watching over my boy. I'll be happy in heaven, watching over my boy. I love you, Mom. Thank you so much. Mahalo, friends. And again, to all of our friends over on the island, we wish you condolences at this time. Well, friends, we talked about virtual hugs there on this last song. So again, that's very appropriate. But for this next song, it is time for ukulele class. Yes, right here. So we are going to do a tune that we can learn on the ukulele. And this is also our time where we'll be doing some breathing. All right. So breathing, again, stretching is very good, part of our self-care. And let me see. So this song, I'd like to dedicate it to my friends that I saw today at the Broken Loaf Food Pantry in the city of Lakewood, California. All right. But this is for all my friends over there, Miss Winnie and Maggie, Sandra and Robert and Sharon and Neil and Gary and Jerry. I think I got everybody, but Again, aloha to all of you. And thanks for the opportunity to serve and help others. And Rudy, I think I said Rudy. But let us again take a look at our chords here for this tune. And then we will do some stretching and some breathing and play along. So if you have a ukulele, great, get it out. If not, just do your strum syncing. Okay. Aloha to Sam Vaitai, a pleasure. All right. All right, friends, so this song we have 2 chords, and this one you should know by now. Okay, and that is the C chord. So again, on the ukulele we have string number 1, it's known as the G string. String number 2 is the C string. String number 3, the E string. And string number 4 is the A string. All right, so the frets are the places where we put our fingers. So fret number 1, fret number 2, and fret number 3. So your 3rd finger is on string 4. All right, fret 3, string 4. So here is our chord, friends. We have our 3rd finger is on string 4, fret number 3, 1 and a 2 and a 3. So here is the C chord, 5, 6, here we go. And stop. Yeah, the C chord is very commonly used. So if you don't remember anything, remember the C chord. Okay. All right, now the G7's a little more complicated, but this is known as the triangle because we have it kind of forms a triangle. So 1st finger is on string 3, 2nd finger on string 2, and 3rd finger on string 4 to form the triangle. G7 is the name of this chord. So in review, 1st finger on string number 3, 2nd finger on string number 2, and 3rd finger on string number 4. So let us strum the G7 chord. 5, 6, here we go. All right, get ready for the C after this. 5, 6, 7, and C. G7. Stop. Yes, sir, I do remember that. Lusinger High School. Fantastic, friend. That was a great time. We played at the assembly there. Yep, Lusinger High School, home of the Olympians, friends, because it was founded in 1932. The Olympics were held that year. Yeah, in fact, I did talk about Lusinger on Wednesday, because I have, on Wednesday is my stream at 12 noon Pacific time. It is Aloha music and talk story about school. Okay, so we did talk about Lusinger. All right. Well, friends, we are going to do some playing here, but before we do that, it is time to do some breathing. Now, I did some breathing yesterday with my friend Ton. Ton is fantastic. We got to get her on this show. She is just so bubbly and excitable. Wow, it is great. But you listen to Ton and her voice, very soothing, you feel real good. You won't feel any stress. But Ton said, okay, everybody, so we will do this. I want everybody to stretch. And then you will inhale for 4 and exhale for 8. So inhale for 4, exhale for 8. Okay, here we go. Inhale and exhale for 8. All right. One more time. Breathe in 4 And out for 8. Reflect, friends. Reflect on what we can do to help the people. Breathe in, everybody. And breathe out. All right. So again, it's important that as we play music that we reflect on things. And we've been talking this week about Women's History Month. So think about the great women that have helped you. And then think about our song for St. Patrick's, Danny Boy. There's some themes that we learned in that song. And think about the spring. Thank you so much, Rubber Duckies. We appreciate that. All right. So let us play our tune. Again, we've got the C chord. Third finger on fret 3, string number 4. And we have the triangle. Okay. First finger string 3. Second finger string 2 and third finger string 4. All right, that is the triangle. So our song goes C, G7, C. One more time. C, G7, C. Here we go. He's got the whole world in his hands. 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 He's got the itty bitty baby in his hands. He's got the itty bitty baby in his hands. He's got the itty bitty baby in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got the wind and the rain in his hands. He's got the wind and the rain in his hands. He's got the wind and the rain in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got you and me, brother, in his hands. He's got you and me, sister, in his hands. He's got everybody here in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. He's got everybody here in his hands. He's got everybody here in his hands. He's got everybody here in his hands. He's got the whole world in his hands. C, G7, C, 2, 3, 4. C, G7, C, G7, C. All right, friends. Aloha to Switch Dr. AU. Pleasure. So friends, again, this is our song for our ukulele class this week. So keep working again on the C as well as the G7, okay? C and G7, those are the two chords we want to work on. And if you can do that, you will be in great shape. But keep breathing, everybody, because if all else fails in our fight against stress, keep breathing. It's what we need to do. All right. Well, let me see here. We've got another tune for everybody today. And this one is called Smile. So I wanted to use this song today because some of you remember Dr. Lakia. My pleasure there, Sam. It is a pleasure. So some of you remember that Dr. Lakia is one of the consultants for self-care on this show. And Dr. Lakia is doing great, everybody. Our prayers were answered because she was very sick. Woo-hoo! I won't tell you with what, but you can imagine. She was very, very sick. Plus, on top of that one, she had pneumonia. Oh, my. But Dr. Lakia is doing great. So she shares this idea with you. So this goes along with this song. She wants everybody to smile for 30 seconds. So go like this, go. And hold it for 30 seconds. You'll feel better. Okay. But this is, again, another tip I'd like to share with you is to share gratitude with others and to help others, because when we are grateful to others, it really helps us right here. So I try every week to send out A letter, that's the one where you put the stamp on there, everybody. U.S. mail, okay. And support our postal workers. They really need us, okay? But I try to send a letter out to my friends and to say thank you for the things they've done. So try that. And yeah, if all else fails, you can use texting as well as email. That's fine. Yeah, stay away from email because the people get too much nowadays. It's hard to keep track. And stay hydrated, friends. That's important too. But again, this song, Smile, I would like to dedicate this to my students at Central Juvenile Hall in Boyle Heights in Los Angeles. You ever been to Boyle Heights? It's right in the center of LA, right there. So the Central Juvenile Hall is right there. The USC Keck Medical Center is right there. Yeah, right there in the middle, I'll tell you. So this is for my students. By Charles Chaplin. Smile though your heart is aching. Smile even though it's breaking. When there are clouds in the sky, you'll get by if you smile through your fear and sorrow. Smile and maybe tomorrow you'll see the sun come shining through for you. Light up your face with gladness. Hide every trace of sadness. Although a tear may be ever so near, that's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. That's the time you must keep on trying. Smile, what's the use of crying? You'll find that life is still worthwhile if you just smile. Mahalo, friends. Thank you so much, and aloha to Wilma. Thanks for coming, Wilma. So, again, as I think about this song, when you're in juvenile hall, friends, it's probably not a good idea to smile too much, okay? So I said, well, friends, I told the students, try to smile just a little bit right there, okay? Just a little bit. Aloha to you, Switch Dr. AU. So I did get everybody to smile just a little bit, okay? Because keep in mind, we've got some young people that have made some poor choices. We've got gang members in there. It's pretty rough in there, friends. But I got them to smile just a little, so that's good. All right. Now, I wanted to again thank all of you that are out there on Facebook Live as well as Twitch. I recognized our subscribers, and our newest follower is Edinaldo 2020. So aloha to you, Edinaldo. Now, let me see. Our next tune, we're going to sing a little bit for you in Espanol here, okay? But I want you to again reflect as you hear this tune, because this is another kind of a sad tune too, but this is a song from the movie Coco, my friends, one of the great movies. So take a look at Coco, okay, if you haven't seen it. So this was kind of sad because Miguel was saying goodbye to Abuela, grandmother. So this was kind of her song to him. But it was also just like we sang in our other song, I'll Build You a Rainbow. You know, the people pass, but do you think they're up there watching us? I think so. They're up there watching and rooting for us. Okay. So we got a lot of angels out there. Okay. But again, reflect on what can I do to be an angel here on earth to somebody. Okay. Yeah, one of my favorite shows is Highway to Heaven. Michael Landon. It's an old show, but watch it. It is fantastic because all they do is they talk about what they can do to help others. Yeah, that's a nice thing to do. All right. And I was happy because I was at the Broken Loaf Food Pantry today. My friend was unable to come pick up some food, and again, we have a number of individuals that come, the poor and the needy, the homeless, come and pick up their food. So I called her up, I said, can I bring the food home, then you stop by my house? And she said, of course. So that was great. We had a lot of food for the people. So that was, again, a great thing. I'm glad that she was able to stop by and do that. So again, reflect, what can we do to help the people? And I would like to dedicate this song to the Hispanic Heritage Group at the LA County Office of Education and to my two dear late friends, Leo and Joseph. Thank you. We continue your legacy on earth, you two. They were both wonderful people. Remember me, though I have to say goodbye. Remember me, don't let it make you cry, for even if I'm far away, I hold you in my heart. I sing a secret song to you each night we are apart. Remember me, though I have to travel far. Remember me, each time you hear a sad guitar, know that I am with you the only way that I can be, until you're in my arms again. Remember me, que nuestra canción no deje de latir, solo con tu amor yo puedo existir. Que nuestra canción no deje de latir, solo con tu amor yo puedo. Recuérdame, si en tu mente vivo estoy. Recuérdame, mis sueños yo te doy, te llevo en mi corazón, te acompañaré, unidos en nuestra canción, contigo ahí estaré. Recuérdame, si solo crees estar. Recuérdame, mi cantar te abraza, aún en la distancia nunca vas a olvidar que yo contigo siempre voy. Recuérdame, if you close your eyes and let the music play, keep our love alive, I'll never fade away. If you close your eyes and let the music play, keep your love alive, I'll never. Remember me, for I will soon be gone. Remember me, and let the love we have live on. Know that I am with you the only way that I can be, so until you're in my arms again. Remember me. canción no deje de latir, solo con tu amor yo puedo existir. Que nuestra canción no deje de latir, solo con tu amor yo puedo. Recuérdame. Thank you so much, friends. And aloha to Lauren and to Neva. Glad to see you. Yep, I was thinking about my good friend Leo, our late friend that passed. Because Leo was typically the MC for the Hispanic Heritage Luncheon at my office. So this was one of the songs that the committee asked us to learn. So my group, not everybody speaks Spanish, so it was a little rough, but we learned it. We played this song. This is one of the first times that I did perform in public after I had had a stroke. And Leo mentioned that this was the song that Dr. Thompson, that's what they call me in the office, doctor, because I have a doctorate. This is one of the songs that Dr. Thompson played in the hospital. And yes, this was a song I played in the hospital and a song that helped me to recover. So as we reflect on how we can help our health and our self-care, music does help your brain, friends. So again, consider music, playing, listening, or even singing. Yahoo! Okay. Thank you so much, friends. Now, we've got a couple more tunes, but it's amazing. Our time always goes so fast. But I will make a note of that, Neva, because we have some other songs from Coco as well. So we will play that. Well, this tune is by Carole King, also sung by James Taylor. And let me see. This is indeed a song about being a friend. So think about and reflect on who will be my friend. Okay. Who can I help? Our other self-care tip is do your best to get a moving, do some exercise, and also proper nutrition. So aloha to my friends at Liberty Park in Cerritos. Those that are in the LA area, this is a great park because they have an all-weather track there. In fact, I even saw my friend Liz Flores there. Aloha to Liz. I said, Liz. So yes, even the folks from Lakewood, Long Beach, we go to Cerritos. But the all-weather track is good for my knee because I'm still recovering from surgery and so forth. But I did a mile out there doing my mile. And the people are very nice. Everybody wears a mask, and they are some aloha friends at Liberty Park. So think of a way you can get up. Yeah, look at you. That's good, Neva. Amazing. Right there. So friends, do your best to get out and walk around out there, and you will feel much better because as we exercise, we feel something in the brain. It is called the endorphin, a natural drug for your brain. So yeah, much better than taking other drugs. Yeah, okay. Well, this again is a song that I want you to think about friendship and friends. And the last thing that Dr. Lakia told us to do, which will be tough for all of us, is to unplug your technology. She said for one day. I said, why? Well, consider maybe for a few hours to unplug. Okay. But friends, again, it has been an honor to be with all of you. And let me play this tune and one other small one. And we have next Wednesday is our Aloha Music and School Talk Story at 12 noon on Wednesday Pacific. Thursday at 12 p.m. is our Aloha Music and Mindfulness, and then we'll be back here next Saturday at 2 p.m. All right. Oh, I'm going to switch instruments here. Okay. Okay. When you're down and troubled, and you need some love and care, and nothing
nothing is going right. Close your eyes and think of me, and soon I will be there to brighten up even your darkest night. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I come running, yeah, to see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you've got to do is call, and I'll be there, yeah, yeah. You got a friend. If the sky above you grows dark and full of clouds, and that old north wind begins to blow, keep your head together and call my name out loud. Soon you'll hear me knocking at your door. You just call out my name, and you know wherever I am, I come running, yeah, see you again. Winter, spring, summer, or fall, all you've got to do is call, and I'll be there, yeah, yeah. You've got a friend. You've got a friend.
Mahalo, friends. Thank you so much, Neva. And again, think about your friends, those that have helped you. So I can't help but recognize my friends in the ABC Unified School District, because they were there for me when I had a serious health issue. So thank you, friends. Well, we've got one more concluding tune for you. We call this the Tofa 10, because we're going to say Tofa, or goodbye, in 10 languages from the islands for you. But again, it has been wonderful to be with all of you. Thank you for tuning in. Aloha to you, Yvonne. It is always a pleasure. You got a nice headphone there. But friends, we will catch up to all of you next time. Join us on Wednesday at noon. Wednesday at noon, we do a little more talk story, less music, but hey, you got to talk story sometimes. And then 12 p.m. again on Thursday, and then 2 p.m. on next Saturday. But please join us. All right. So here we go, friends. 5, 6, 7, and... Aloha from Hawaii. Adios from Guam and the Marianas Islands. Aloha from the Kingdom of Tonga. Airera from the Cook Islands. Haerera from New Zealand. Yakwe from the Marshall Islands. Me'ikun from Palau. Hello there, Lorianne. Mothe from Fiji. Nana from Tahiti, and Tofa from the islands of Samoa. Thank you so much, friends, and aloha.